Hello everyone, it's been a while, and about time we venture out of the United States.
Whoa, it's windy.
Our destination this time is Great Britain, and I have to say it was one heck of an adventure, as we rode through amazing landscapes that start and end along the beautiful coastlines of Land's End and John O'Groats. Alright, there's the bikes. Let's hope they make it.
When we do depart, we're heading south, but making a right-hand turn, and we're immediately off to take off from there, routing up towards Norfolk, just off the coast of Boston and Nova Scotia, and again pretty much oceanic all the way until we touch just crossing just south of Ireland, and then making landfall again just around Stumblehead in southwest Wales, and into London Heathrow. Flight time is 8 hours and 19 minutes.
Yes.
Having fun?
Yep, always.
Doing it on, what, an hour of sleep last night on the plane? Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Amateur.
Yep, there's my hour of sleep kicking in. I already messed up.
Focus, Dwayne, focus.
It's not an elevator, it's a lift.
It's a lift? It's not called an elevator?
It's a lift to reception.
So at the fun part over of putting the bicycles together and packing everything up, it's one last bag drag through the hotel to Runway Cycles, who stored our boxes. The original plan was to take a train from London to Penzance, but there was a workers' strike the day before, so we opted for the guaranteed method of transportation. Not gonna lie, it's been a little stressful driving in the UK. Right?
How you liking that left-hand stick shift?
That's alright. It's a little challenging when you have double roundabouts and stuff like that. So I'll be glad when we get there. We got like 35 minutes left. Alright, we're taking off! What a madhouse!
You're on the wrong side.
Oh. After a 6-hour drive, we're finally on the bicycles and riding along the coast, watching everyone out enjoying this beautiful day in the sunshine. They've had about a week of beautiful weather here, so let's hope it continues. We still have one last task of heading into the town center to purchase stove fuel, then get a late lunch at a fish and chips restaurant, and finally heading out of town later than we wanted. Unfortunately, it's pretty typical to be behind schedule on the first day. This is so funny, you gotta love British humor. After getting camp set up at the Land's End Camping and Glamping, we walked to the official start of the GB Divide to check out the sights. Off in the distance is the Longships Lighthouse.
That lighthouse has 12 houses and it's 1.5 miles away.
We pretty much had this whole area to ourselves. What a beautiful place to start this adventure. We are trying to soak it all in and pumped to be here in Great Britain. While the sun is out, it's extremely windy and probably going to be a struggle today, but these views are stunning. We just celebrated our 20th wedding anniversary and decided to give the GB Divide a go to celebrate. Riding bicycles is a passion we both share, and even made sure to go for a bicycle ride right after our wedding ceremony. We also have a larger budget for this adventure and will stay indoors more if something interesting presents itself. Some cool houses. Wow, look at that view. Whoa, wow.
It's just one of hundreds of gates we're going to go through.
It's already, we've done 3 or 4. So our endpoint today is the Bodmin Jail Hotel, which, as the name suggests, was once a prison built in 1779 and closed in 1927. The prison was renovated into a unique and upscale hotel with dining and jail tours for a one-of-a-kind experience and an excellent way to end our first day on the GB Divide. Bodmin Jail was a very cool place to stay.
Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, you're welcome.
I've been out in 2 years. I was like, oh, he's usually as good as golf, but it's going to be that one time, isn't it?
Yeah, you didn't look too comfortable.
Thank you very
Yep.
much.
Have a great ride.
Thank you.
So far today's ride is more enjoyable than yesterday, which had constant road crossings and turns that made it hard to just relax and enjoy the scenery. A good portion of today's route follows the National Cycle Network, and we probably saw 40 cyclists out enjoying the excellent riding. Hello. One of the highlights today was riding through an old World War II airfield. We've only been here a short time and have already started to figure out they love locating small villages on top of hills, like this one in Great Torrington. We ended up at a hotel in Barnstable last night because the weather pocket we were riding has closed and wanted to get an early start to at least get some riding in before the bad weather moves in. We also made the decision to divert off the GB divide for today and take the Sustran's LEJOG route instead. Weather's getting crappy now. It's getting super windy and starting to rain. Man, it is nasty out. Look at him run. It was a very quick store stop in Dulverton because as long as we kept riding, we stayed warm. Hey, what are y'all doing there? Whoa, it's windy! Man. Yeah, it is. We are really happy to make it to Taunton, where we pick up the bike path along the River Tone and make our way to the endpoint for today. Ooh, we made it. Our plan yesterday was to just divert off the GB divide for one day, but after pondering over our options and looking at the weather forecast, our chances look more favorable to stay on the Sustran's LEJOG route for a little while longer, which, to be honest, we are enjoying. This is a choose-your-own adventure, and right now we are digging the more urban option as first-timers to Great Britain. Before we even get to Glastonbury, you can see the Tor with its conical hill rising up over the Somerset levels. Glastonbury is not only considered the cradle of Christianity in England, but is also reputed to be the burial place of King Arthur. Wells is another beautiful city that got its name from the 3 springs or wells that rise within the city.
Wow.
We are starting to get the hang of riding on the left side, at least on bicycles. It can always be a little interesting riding into what we are assuming is a larger city called Bristol. It was super easy and actually fun.
Three. What'd you do? Over there.
Maximum capacity in the elevator. Make sure it doesn't.
Bye bike. Bye Louise bike.
It was a tad more challenging getting out of Bristol, but we managed, and it wasn't long until we were on a secluded bike path. One of the things we wanted to see while we were here are all the narrow waterways and narrow boats. You can apparently travel by narrowboat all around England and Wales, albeit at a very slow pace, and some manual labor involved. The scenery was very similar to yesterday as we make our way from city to city. There was a little bit of excitement today with a short mud section, and even trying not to ride through the mud, we still had mud slinging from the bikes for miles. Damn mud coming off. Worcester was a very cool looking city that must have the record for the most swans in one area. Look what I just got from the local. We finally decided to camp again and found a nice secluded spot at the Mill House Caravan Park. It's a nice morning as we are still picking mud out of things. Rain is in the forecast for today, so let's enjoy the nice weather while we still have it. We saw a decent amount of cyclists out today, including pedestrians with their dogs. The rain caught up to us, and we had a wet, cold finish to a premier inn in the town of Newport. Luckily, the rain moved on last night, and it's going to be a beautiful day as we make our way to Manchester. Crazy all the birds you hear along while you're riding. It's like we're in a zoo. Small town city centers with music performers are always a nice surprise, as we enjoy while taking a break and snacking on some pasties. super sweet door.
That's cool. Oh, you gotta push in.
God. We're so stupid.
Yay us.
It still surprises us how easy it is to get into and out of large cities by bicycle. Goodbye, Manchester, as it's now off in the horizon.
This is Dwayne's brilliant cut through.
Hey there. Want some food? Every day on a bicycle is a good day, but today was exceptional as we ride through the forest of Boland National Landscape. You might be asking yourself, where's the forest, as its name suggests? Well, the forest part of the area's name refers not to extensive woodland, but to the royal hunting rights in the area that lasted until 1507. Man, this is an amazing climb. See the road way over there. Man, it's gonna get steep right at the top. A local also told us back in the day King Henry VIII logged part of this area for building ships. We had an excellent stay at the Cabernway House about a half-mile off route near Borwick. Morning. Wow, look at that baller. Hello. Can we pass you, or you want to? It's a cluster. Yesterday and today have increased the climbing and remoteness, which is a nice change, and we are enjoying the Kendall Mountain area we are riding through right now. We got a quick rain shower while heading to our campsite for the night, which actually has a picnic table, and not just a piece of grass. Okay, are you all ready to see the tallest structure in Britain? Here it is, the 365 meter or 1,200 foot tall radio tower. How you doing? Alright, we just crossed over to Scotland. Now this feels like we made it to Scotland. This place is also a popular wedding destination. Maybe we should renew our wedding vows. That would be fun. We are actually camping again tonight in the town of Moffat. All grass, no picnic table, but does have showers. Guess you can't have everything. Long straight roads, which has not been the norm so far. Our endpoint today is Glasgow, and one of the reasons why we're still on the LEJOG route, as we wanted to see the city. I promise we'll be back on the GB divide soon. It was a breeze cycling into Scotland's largest city along the River Clyde. This sculpture celebrates the 2014 Commonwealth Games. Just as easy as it was to cycle into the city, it was the same to get out. Ready for some urban riding?
No pressure.
There was more bad weather coming, and thanks to our previous selves steady putting in the miles, we have built up a 2-day buffer and are now going to cash in a day by having 2 shorter days. Our endpoint for today is Bollock, and since the rain is holding off for now, we have plenty of time to enjoy the area and take a boat tour on Loch Lomond. If y'all haven't figured out by now, a loch is the Scottish word for lake.
It's the largest expanse of fresh water in Great Britain. 23 miles long, 5 miles wide, and at its deepest point at the northern end, the loch is 636 feet deep, making it the third deepest in Scotland. The River Leven, which we are now leaving, is the loch's only outlet, running from here into the River Clyde in Dumbarton, and from there into the Atlantic Ocean. The area is home to an abundance of wildlife, and its history is as rich as the landscape that surrounds these mysterious waters. It's a place where kings have trod and outlaws roamed. It has inspired writers, musicians and artists for generations.
Which marks the end of our cruise this afternoon. I'd like to thank you for choosing Sweeney's Cruises. Please make sure you have all your personal items and belongings with you before you go.
It's a cold, wet day today, and I almost bited on this bridge. Whoa. Morning. Yeah. Hey, how y'all doing? Light bulb. This is our last day on the Sustran's LEJOG route, and our favorite, even though it's crazy windy and cold. Ah, this is beautiful. Yesterday we met back up to the GB Divide route and calendar, and now we're going to stick with it all the way to the end. Howdy. Hello. We met these 3 nice gentlemen and one more north of Killen, and rode with them for a little while. They were all doing the Great North Bikepacking route. I'm so sorry we cannot remember their names, but thank you for being so friendly, and we really enjoyed talking with you all. It was misting again on this big climb, or as the locals refer to it as a mizzle, which is a mix of mist and drizzle, common in these parts.
Cup of tea going?
Yeah, got my stove out.
Ice cream?
Oh no ice cream, it's too cold.
Let's go back and get it.
It's too cold for us Florida people. Now we are really getting into the good parts of Scotland, which is so beautiful, and we finally found an awesome spot to wild camp for the night, right on the shore of Loch Rannoch, which which is an excellent way to finish off this wonderful day. No wind this morning, which means the midges are out as we get everything packed up. It was crazy seeing this herd of deer running off in the distance, until they decided to cross the road. Today should be exciting as we have 2 big climbs to get over and may see some Highland Trail 550 Ultra racers, as they will be on parts of the GB Divide. The views are off the charts today as we make our way over the first and easiest climb of the day. I wish you all could smell it in here. What it reminds me of is the Disney ride Soarin', when you're flying over like the California forest and they're pumping in that pine smell. It smells exactly like that here. Hello, how you doing? Oh, it's the Highland Trail. They're probably coming through soon. We're now on the second big climb, Koryak Pass, and it's a steep, windy one. There is a bothy at the top of the pass, and I think some of the Highland Trail racers took shelter here tonight. There's the Loch Ness down there.
How was the pass?
Good.
Yeah? Oh yeah. Most deaths by animal.
On the menu today are 3 big climbs to get over, and the first one starts right outside Fort Augustus with the famous Loch Ness off in the distance. So I think we're going up that climb there. It's off in the distance. This is a hard one. It's cold, windy, 15% plus grades. We're tired from yesterday. This is a tough one. The rain caught up to us while going down the second climb, and we took shelter at a store. Let's see if we can surf the weather pocket. Let me introduce you all to Bruce and Gus, who live in England and Scotland. We met them yesterday in Fort Augustus. They are also doing the GB Divide, but unlike us, they did not deviate. riding into the abyss. While we were eating dinner in Fort Augustus yesterday, we saw the Highland Trail leaders come through. One of the woman racers caught up to us, and Michelle rode with her for a little while and chatted. This was her first big bikepacking race at the young age of 20 years old. Congratulations to her as she finished the race with an impressive time. The views have been off the charts the past couple days, but they do make you work for it, which you can say it just adds to the experience. Things are always better when you have to work for them, right? You never know what you're going to see and experience each day. This is what makes these types of adventures so much fun and rewarding. Thank you. What service? Yeah, so we're trying to outrun this rainstorm. It's behind us. Luckily staying ahead of it. Once we started climbing again, the rain caught up to us and continued for most of the night. The Oakville Bridge Hotel is a must-stopover place. We met back up with Bruce and Gus for dinner last night and really enjoyed the conversation. The Highland Trail racers come by this place twice, trying to tempt them to stop and enjoy. We are getting close to the finish now and just trying to be in the moment and soak it in as much as we can. Here's what we're going up right there. This was something of a surprise, seeing this waterfall off in the distance. Today was by far the most scenic day of riding on this adventure, and we absolutely loved it. Such amazing views today. What a day. This puzzle.
Whoa, just barely clear you.
We caught back up to Bruce and Gus in this epic spot that was so windy you can even see the drone was struggling. pretty incredible.
Yeah.
One final shot of Bruce on the left and Gus on the right as they ride up to meet Gus's son and girlfriend, who are going to ride the rest of today with them and camp together tonight. Thank you, Bruce and Gus, for spending time with us. It was a major highlight of this adventure. It was a struggle last night to find a good wild camping spot protected from the wind, and we just settled on this location right by an RV. Alright, now we're at it. Putting air in the tire, moving the teams. Sun's out. Sweet RV we camp next to. Run, sheep, run! Oh, you're gonna wear them out! Look at them go! Come on, guys! Turn right! There's one smart one right there. This is a little hard to see, but there is what looked to be an injured bird on the ground that all the other birds were going after. Yep, last official climb. You can see the rain way over there starting to move this way. The rain caught us. We are so close to the end now, and Scotland is not going to make it easy, as we have a wet and cold finish. Ooh. Since we are still one day ahead of schedule, we're turning northwest and heading to the real northern point of Great Britain. Michelle found this awesome pod to stay in for our last evening at the Crofters Snug, which has amazing views of St. John's Point. We of course go for a walk to check out St. John's Point. This is a truly wonderful, secluded area to enjoy the views and wildlife, and also a very good place for whale watching. We then have another bright idea of walking another 5 miles to dinner in Gills. It was totally worth it.
That's the northernmost point of Great Britain. So I think this is the, could be wrong, the May Castle. And the royal family actually still use this castle on their little holidays. It's not giving it up easy today. Got a 21-mile-an-hour headwind. We're almost done at the point.
We did not stay long at Dunnet Head due to the crazy cold wind. Sure was pretty though.
Holy cow, is it windy? Made it to the official endpoint.
We are so pumped to make it. Our emotions are all over the place. So happy to finish, but then again, a little sad it's over. Just remember, it's all about the journey and not the destination. Yeah, we made it, but what is going to stick with us for as long as we can live is the journey we shared together. Thank you to all the wonderful and kind people of Great Britain we met along the way. We thoroughly enjoyed our experience here, and you all have an amazing country.
Yeah, we made it. Happy?
Yeah, we made it.
Also, thank you to everyone who watched this video, and hope it gets you excited to get out there and experience this wonderful world by bicycle. Happy trails. If you all are wondering, after finishing at John O'Groats, we rode to Wick, took a train to Inverness, then rented a car to get us back to London. We did hear back from Bruce and Gus, and they finished.